right. Week 6, Assignment 3, Volume, Compound Shapes. So here we have to find the volume. Now, finding volume, I believe, is a little bit easier as compared to surface area because there are less steps. So finding volume is a lot easier for the students. Here are example 3. All right, you have to find a figure 1 plus figure 2. And you just kind of, figure it out. But number 3, you can't see it anymore, but it's just rectangular prisms. So here are formulas to find volume of prisms, triangular or rectangular. It's the same setup. Volume equals area of the base times the height. So here, I'm going to write it down. So it's big B times big H. And I use big H because sometimes you get a little confusing when you're trying to find the area of a triangle. As you can see here, this is my base for this first figure, and the area of a triangle is little b times little h. So here the height is going to be 4 feet. So from there, it's the same as there, so 4 feet. There you go. So that is my big H. So this is equal to big H. And then you'll see here in a little bit why. So now let's write it all down. Let's break it down. Okay, so now we have that. We have our big H. So now we have to find the area of a triangle. So I'm just going to label it as big B with the sub 1 is equal to little b times little h all over 2. Now, let's see. My base here is 12 feet. So it's little b for the triangle. My h here, my little h is 9 feet. So I just write that down. 12 times 9 all over 2. So now let's use our handy dandy calculator. Enter it in. 12 times 9 is equal to 108. Write it down. Divided by 2 should be 54. So now we have 54 as my area of the base. So I like to write the units at the end so it keeps it nice and clean, the screen. So 54 feet squared. So volume 1 is going to be 54 times my height, so big H, so that's 4 feet. Now that's equal to, so 54 times 4 is 216. And now it's volume, that's my first volume, so it's feet cubed. So that's my first volume. Now I have to find the second volume. So here, I'm going to pick a different color. Let me erase this first. Hopefully it erases. Sometimes it just takes a bit for it to erase. Sorry for the little delay. Erase. Alright, there it is. Okay, got it. Alright, where was I? Okay, volume 2. So we're going to pick a different color. Volume 2, again, area of the base times the height. So my B1 here, or B2, is going to be, get it, B. Anyways, it's going to be, I'm just going to pick this one. I know I could have picked another one, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you can pick different sides. And instead of picking the front of it, I'm choosing the side. You're going to get the same answer if you do it right because you're doing volume. So here, volume, it's not really going to matter much. But here, 4 times 6 is equal to 24. Write it down. And that's your big B. Now my big H is going to be 16 feet. So it's going to be the height. So from the bottom there all the way to the top, it's going to be 16. So now I write down the formula. Volume 2 is equal to 24 times 16. So then on my calculator here, all right, I multiply by 16, and it gives me 384 feet cubed. So now I'm not done yet. I found the first volume and I found the second volume. Now what I have to do is just add them. So 34 plus 216 is going to give me my total volume. And my final answer of, that's right, you guessed it, 600 feet cubed. So that is the total volume for these two composite figures, or compound shapes, however you want to say it. Box your answer. There you go. All right, again, if you want to do number 3, it is right there for your reading pleasure. All right. Now the next one, again, should be straightforward. Area of the base times height, area of the base times height, add your two volumes, and bada bing, bada boom, you're finito, alright? So now let's set it up. Alright, let's pick a different color. Let's see, what do we got? Let's go with orange. Yes, orange. Hook 'em. Alright, go Longhorns. Alright, let's see. Volume 1 is equal to big B times H. Now, area of the base, I'm going to shade it in here. So that's my base, that's my bottom side. Now my height, it's just how tall it is between the bases. So the distance between bases. So this is 5, this is 5. So it's going to be a square prism here. Now, let's see. 5 times 5, so B1, write that down, is equal to 5 times 5, which is 25. So let's just double check it on my calculator over here. 5 times 5 is 25. Alright, calculator works. V1 is equal to 25 times my height. Now my height, again, it's the distance between the bases. So that right here is a 7, is the same size of that top here 7, which is the same as this 7. That is how you see how tall it is. So sorry it's glitching, guys. I don't know why it's doing that, but it still works. So multiply that 25 times 7, and it gives me 175 millimeters cubed. Alright, and that is how you find our first volume. Now let's pick a different color. Let's go with Kawasaki green. If you guys like motorcycles, you know what I'm talking about. So volume 2 is equal to area of the base times the height. Alright, same volume, same formula. Now, I'm going to use this base. Again, on the other one, I did the other one. I did the other side, so you can see that it still works. So now this, if you lay down flat on the table, that's the base too. So here, it's going to be, let's see, 13 times my height here is 4. So that is 4 right there. It's not 7. So just be careful, be mindful of that. My height is 4, so 13 times 4 is equal to, calculator says 52. Yes, 52 millimeters squared. So again, let's wait to the end to put our units. Now, let's see our height. Well, our height should be straightforward too. It's just the distance between the bases, so it's the same as the other volume because it's right on top of the same shape or figure. So H, big H is equals to 7. So here, volume 2 is 52 times 7. So then I plug that in. 52 times 7 is 364 millimeters cubed. And now I have to add those two volumes. So when I add those two volumes, I'm going to get, let's see, that one right there, add this one, and add that one. So I'll put in my calculator plus 175. And then my final answer is 539 millimeters cubed. So let's write that down in black. And then we're going to box our answer. So let's see. There it is. All right, on the H. All right, so that is how you do this assignment, guys. Let me get the calculator out of the way, make it full screen, widescreen, so you can see it better on your little phones. All right, guys. So again, it's been awesome, guys, working with you guys. So hopefully, you guys know what's going on. Again, if you have questions, email me. If you guys are graduating, well, it's been awesome knowing you guys. Again, if you're staying here next year, stop on by, say hi, or ignore me down the hallways like most of you guys do. But yeah, guys, it's been awesome. Thank you guys for your time and patience, and it's been amazing working with you guys. You guys take care, be safe, and make sure you guys keep it PG, guys. Keep it PG. Take care, guys.